Okay. Just checking to see what my audio sounds like. I don't know how loud I actually am. Need to bear with me here, guys. Okay. Just checking things out. If that makes sense. That should be better for that. How are you guys today? Sorry for the delay on getting everything up and rocking and rolling. I don't know. I don't know how good that looks. I apologize. I think we should be good with that audio setting right there. And I think we're all good. Now to see how loud my voice is compared to the game audio, because I feel like it's a little loud. So I'm going to turn that down a little bit and see if that's any better at all. Okay, so I got to give myself a little bit of faster time here, so bear with me, guys. One moment. I'm going to go ahead and switch off the desktop audio and unmute this. Seems all right. Okay. We should be good. All right. So, as you guys can probably tell, we are going to be playing Okami. So, I'm not going to be playing too terribly long tonight, but we are going to be playing for a bit. So, the real question is, why is this specific window close? Really? Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna have to display capture it then, because for whatever reason, it just didn't want to do what I wanted it to do. Pull this down to here. And that should be better. All right. We're going to close out a lot of this. There we go. There we go. All right, let's do this. Okami. Let's go. It has been a long time since I played through this game, so I don't remember anything at all from it. So I know it's a great game. I don't remember. All right. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Yeah, I'm not, though. I'm not. because that's not how that works. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nani, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in the place of his beloved. I don't think that she's gonna like, Orochi's gonna like you instead of. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui's sharpened claws, glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years have passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. And yet, here Orochi stands before you. And yet you run. You get it. Face up to your actions. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness into the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. I don't think he's gonna do it. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terror. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. I feel like I have to sneeze. Okami Amaterasu. Oh, such divine light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh, what is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? It seems something has. What on earth? Guys, I really have to sneeze. You again. Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug. I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. I got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Well, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkamaru, against you. I just didn't say that right. Probably still didn't say it right, to be honest. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit that girl said. That if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. And we are now in control. We're gonna see how we do. Again, guys, I haven't played this in forever. So, yeah. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. That bumper changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. So, maybe... I don't remember... Okay, so that does that, that does that. It's gonna want us to save here in a minute. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, You can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. So we are gonna save. I'm gonna save. There's no way I'm not. Alrighty. So we're gonna go this way. I feel like I need to turn up my settings. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, it helped a little bit. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust them with your head. Yes, I am playing this with an Xbox controller. I'm playing it on PC. It's the easiest controller I have to use, so you can do that anytime you see something break. Okay. So I feel like my sensitivity is still really slow. Control settings. I really want this to be way higher. Man, that's like super slow. I wonder if that's just settings for controller. Didn't really seem like it, does it? Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press A to jump, and press A again to do a wall jump. Make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Yep. We definitely don't want to miss treasure. Restores 3 solar units. Which is our health. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami. Ever heard of the spirit of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. Picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of my many brush techniques that use divine power. It's brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there's 13, each one of a power of 1, called the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13s were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. Gods can all dwell within objects all around us, but god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. I wanted to... River of the Heavens. They mean that fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It could be that little puddle over there, could it? No, I don't think it's the puddle. Yeah, I already know I'm supposed to come up here. I do remember this. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Guess I can see how my mouse sensitivity for this is now. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press right bumper to hold the brush, then X to draw. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh, that's not too bad. I'm cool with that. Why if this isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomagame, God of Restoration, have eagerly waited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Thanks for the first one of 13. Wow, that was Yomagame, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Me, myself, and I. That's it. I didn't mean to, but yeah, I did. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get that river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Well, let's try. Whoa, a river of stardust. So this really must be the river of heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing. See you soon. It was me. I feel like you should know that. I wonder if he still tries to say something. Nope. You've obtained an astral pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find. Okay. Thanks for all the yen. I consumed an apple. I consumed a peach. An orange. Alrighty, let's go through the gate. Alright. So first things first, we're gonna follow the path, because that's what we do, right? What we're supposed to do, anyways. Dumplings. Yen. Anything over here for us to smash? See over here. Before we get up here, Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of Heavens, and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. God sure didn't do much to protect this place. We are going to fix it. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... We're just not going to finish your sentence. Well, well, well. If it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Sure will, Tachigami. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was put into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi, it sounds just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. You mean like that? Wow, I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. Not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're a Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. It's not use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now you've mastered Power Slash, you can cut down that thing Saki was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Yeah, I'm gonna smash these pods first. The villagers can wait. I'm also gonna cut this boulder. I got three boulders. Right. Three boulders worth. And our first enemies. What the? Where the heck did they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press X to use its power against them. Look, Okami, once you cut them off guard and turn them black and white, they're easy for you to brush no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Boop. Ink bottle. Taking all of these. Let's go down the hill. Let's go down the hill. Let's go down, let's go down, let's go down the hill. Ooh, give me all this. All it is. Thank you. Thank you. Swim back across. Ow. Needed to itch my leg. I like money. Give me money. I see pots I break. Don't blame me, blame Zelda. Yeah, I guess I am gonna save here. Just for good measure. Now, we're gonna cut that down. It's amazing how beautiful this game really is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Wow, the village been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could spend more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. But seriously, with all the monsters running around, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. I don't know, it's pretty dark, so... Can't be doing too great. Oh, okay. Come on. One sec, guys. Oh, oh, nope, 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 nope. Game. Let's see here. Hmm. Oh, man. Well, I hate to end it here, guys, but I unfortunately have to. I will be back on to stream tomorrow evening. I'm going to be trying to stream a little bit more often. I appreciate you guys coming in and checking it out. If you guys want to see more, let me know. Unfortunately, like I said, I do have to finish up. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate it, guys. Okay. Yep, and return to title screen. So, okay. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, I will see you guys tomorrow.